Oh, dearie me. Um, First off, we need triple spaced apologies for Zizou, aka Zidane, aka the Horseman, aka the guy that you said was finished and was trash. We need an apology for that dude right now because the disrespect, the disrespect he had was messed up. Dritch, I see you. And as for Barcelona and so forth, let's talk.
Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H.
Look, man. Momentous shift. There was a massive momentous shift in this game. And I think that people need to accept that it's about basically there was a moment in this game that changed everything. This was a really good game. A really good game, well fought. I thought the quality of football was amazing. Forget some of the morons on Twitter who said, "Oh, it was not a very good game. It was just entered. It's not a very good game. What's it called? It's too slow paced." Shut up. This was a good quality game, and this reminds people that El Clasico is still El Clasico, and these two teams are bitter rivals. But as I said on my stream, I always felt that Real Madrid always had a slightly better handle of this game than Barcelona. I just felt that they just sort of had the edge. Even if Barcelona played well, I always felt that they had the edge. But when Barcelona went to 2-1, they controlled the game. They were the better team. They were creating more of the chances, and they made it very difficult for they made it very difficult for Real Madrid to say what's up. So at that moment, there's only one team in it. Real Madrid, their passes away, they were going astray. Vinicius was being precarious, and they were just not connecting as well as they did in the first half. And Barcelona, they've just kept on getting good positions. The moment, that was the moment, the penalty. Now, people will say, should it be given, should it not be given? Here's the thing, and it's very simple. Before VAR, bro, you can pull shirts, you can colonize people, you can lubricate people, you can do anything you want before VAR, because the referee, he'll say, but he just won't give it because so much of that stuff is happening. So whenever you saw guys back in the day before VAR, shirts were being pulled, guys were being shoved over and so forth. But in the era of VAR, that's different now, because guys can now pause, slow motion, and can review any infringement happening. So, Longley, you must realize we are living in the era of VAR where guys can stop and look in slow motion. And we thought that it's happening so quickly, the referee can't see it. But if the referee now goes to his head, the moment the referee did this, I was like, it's game over. Because once he goes to the monitor and he sees it in slow motion from different angles, it's over. It's like you're pulling the shirts into the box, boom. Now, I thought it was a bit harsh because for me, I was like, yes, he pulled his shirts, but did the pulling of the shirts really do enough to apprehend it? I don't know whether it did. I don't really know whether that did enough to apprehend him. I don't know whether, really that was enough to go ahead and blow that whistle. That's just my view. But don't give the referee that choice to make. Because once the referee just sees shirt pull, boom, he's going to give it. So once Madrid got the penalty, game changed. But then you say to yourself that for Barcelona, it is what it is. But you're the better team. You have to now react. And I said, look, man, Barcelona can still get back into this game. It's 2-1, but it's a huge momentous shift, and the momentum now goes to Real Madrid. And the moment that they scored that penalty through Ramos, boom, things were happening. And again, you see how important Ramos is to this team. He makes things happen, and he almost even got a second, if not for that amazing thing by Neto. But I think, look, the three subs that were brought on, I think Koeman waited too long to bring those subs on. I think when Barcelona were in the ascendancy, Pedri wasn't doing anything. So when Barcelona were in that domination, I kept on saying it on the stream. Bring on the Us. This is the game tailor-made for the Us. You're on top. It's open. This is a game where bring on the Us, especially now because you want to bring him in when you're winning 2-1, where you're in the ascendancy and you're controlling the game rather than trying to chase the game. So it's a perfect situation for a guy who needs a confidence to bring him in there. But you're now bringing in three subs in there. Then you bring it in Braithwaite. It's like it's too many guys you're bringing in trying to change the whole course of the game. But it's like as much, and Barcelona, they kept on pushing and pushing and pushing. And look, man, we need to apologize. Everybody in here, when we did that match stream, Zizou is trash, and there are still people that said, no. Zizou wasn't the reason why wasn't the reason why Real Madrid won all those seals. Oh, without Cristiano, these guys are crap. Cristiano gave him a career. That's what I heard. These are the sick things that I heard. The sick things that I had, the disrespect to a horseman, the disrespect to a horseman, and I feared for Zizou. Because if he had lost to Cadiz, lost to Shakhtar Donetsk, and lost to these dudes, I'm like, bro, my Algerian bald amigo, who said what's up to Materazzi, what's up? But he brings on Drich, and let me be clear here about Drich. He is past his peak. He is past his peak. He is not giving you that 2017 Drich where he was arguably the best midfielder in the world. He's not giving you that Drich. But despite that, look at that G he scored. That's a G. Like, because you have to look at the G in its entirety. It's the position he was in. He made Neto sit there and say, look, Neto, just chill. Let me give you some of this Croatian. Let me give you some of this Croatian work. Just chill, sit down, let's talk. So he had a conversation with Neto. Neto said, okay, cool. He sat Neto down. The audacity outside of the foot, Lara Croft soothing in, boom, sweet as 3 knots. Sweet as 3 knots. Game, set, match. And okay, when we do the questions and answer, we'll talk about it. Because my thing is that, look, I thought Frank de Jong had a really good game. He had a really good game, and I thought that he's definitely looking more and more impressive. Pedri, Dest is all right. Dest looks all right. For me, Alba, yes, he came in with the assist to Ansu Fati. Great goal by Su. You need to replace him. I think Alba has been playing too long here, and him still being a first choice for Barcelona is an issue. Do Barcelona think that they can do anything with Longley and Piqué in defense? Who decided? Whose bright idea was it that Longley is now a first choice defender? Because realize this. Longley was being played ahead of Umtiti. Umtiti is a World Cup winner, scoring the winning G in a World Cup semi, and he was being benched for some French dude who looks like some kind of creep you'd see like in a hostel, like as a peeping Tom. So it's like, who the heck is this guy Langlets? How are you Barcelona? You've had guys like Puyol, you've had all these dudes in there. And you're starting Piqué, who is a brick. He is still a classy brick. Don't be sweet. He's still a classy brick. And just think about this. You're starting the same defensive pairing that took 8. The same defensive pairing that took 8. How do you expect to succeed? Like, it is crazy that Barcelona, when you just got totally colonized and sexually abused by Bayern Munich, shouldn't the first thing be like, Piqué, Longlets, get the heck out of here. Buzz off. Go away. And you buy 2 center. It's not about going and getting Coutinho and all these guys. No, go and get 2 defenders. Because your guys took 8. They took and they swallowed 8. So look, for me, that's just wild, man. But guys, no, look. We need to give a dub to Zidane and Real Madrid. Please, please. I need apology, please. We need, because you insulted him. Because that's, guys, you have to keep the same energy. The energy you had with saying Zidane is going to get sacked, he's finished, he doesn't deserve those 3 CLs, Cristiano gave him everything. I need those triple-spaced apologies. I need those triple-spaced apologies. I need them. Please, please. Because I don't know what the Camp Nou is, anybody. Does anybody know what the Camp Nou is? I don't know what the Camp Nou is. Does anybody know what the new camp is? It's now the Camp Zidane. That's what the new name is. The Zidane Camp. That's what it is. It's called the Zidane Camp. This is now his stadium. Homeboy has never lost here. He's never lost here. Do you know what it means where you're going to your bitter rivals' homes, which should be their fortress, and they've never said what's up to you? They've never said what's up to you in their crib, and you've said what's up to them now with 3 Gs, 3-1. People need to stop disrespecting Zidane. I'm not saying he's the greatest manager in the world. I'm saying he's the greatest coach in the world, but people need to stop disrespecting Zidane and respect what he has done. Because see, this was key. This was key because if he had lost this, bro, it would have been bad. It would have been bad. But I mean, it's a huge, massive win for Real Madrid, and I think that people just need to just be like, you know what, Zizou, you did that. Zizou, you did that. Because, and even see, the only portion was the second half up until the penalty. Up until then, I thought Real Madrid were a really good team and they matched them really well. And for me, Real Madrid just had a better handle of the game, specifically their midfield. They had a better handle of the game. If Vinicius had a brain and just had better decision making, he'd be able to do something. He'd be able to do something, just like his decision making is just completely and utterly garbage. So that is from me. Let me take in some questions here, bro. Let me take in some questions. So, what are y'all saying, man? Can you admit Messi is finished? What are we doing here, man? What do you mean? Can I admit that Messi is finished? Let's be real. Messi, did you see what Messi did to Ramos? Did you see what Messi did to Ramos? That guy totally devoured Ramos. So you now saying that he's finished based on this is messed up. Come on, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. From boy, yes, I said, man, thinking the super chat says, HH, do me a favor and look at the Ajax score. Wait, who the hell are Triple V? More like Triple L. What on earth? Jesus Christ. Lord. How are guys losing 12? Oh my, 12-0? Jesus. Messi isn't finished, just on the decline. No. Look, Messi isn't finished, man. But look, everybody declines. Everybody declines. It is what it is. It is what happens, man. So, like for me, this is my issue with this. Not issue, but this is just what I saw, what I observed in the game is that Messi, it's much more of a mental thing. The guy still dribbled. The guy still made nice passes. The guy still did some amazing things that only he can do as an individual. But I just think that I just keep thinking that this is the guy that said he wanted to leave. And I think every loss that Barcelona take, Messi is just going to be like, oh man, why do I, man, fuck, man. Do I really want to be here? And you could just see in his body language that it's like, does he even still care? And the danger is, which is just what makes Barcelona which also makes me disrespect Barcelona as an institution, is that the guy wearing the captain's armband, you could tell he's not really fully committed here because, yeah, of course you're going to take losses. And you see, this is the thing. Barcelona are in the rebuild phase. Like Bayern Munich ended Barcelona. They ended that era. That's 8-2. That is the full stop and the end point. Hence why I said that from that moment on, they should have been like PK, Longley, Busquets, get out. We are coming in and we're going to come in with a totally new team. The fact that PK and Longley are still in this team shows that this institution, they can't be taken seriously. Did you see what Ramos did to Messi? What did Ramos do to Messi? So did I see what Ramos did to Messi? What did he do to Messi? All right, let's see. Barca had chances. Coutinho missed 2 good chances. So did Real Madrid, man. Both teams had chances. I mean, Coutinho, for me, how many clear-cut chances did Barcelona have? The header that came to Coutinho, I wouldn't call that a clear-cut chance. I would not. I mean, I would not call that a clear-cut chance. For me, that was more so of like, it is what it is. It is what it, like. That was a difficult chance because remember, he's not a header of the ball. That is not his strongest attribute, and it was from a pretty tough, tight angle. So it is very hard for you to now expect him to now really fully execute that, man. So yeah, Cruz best center midfielder in the world, in my opinion. Look, I think for me, KDB is more of like a attacking midfielder, like more like of a number 10. And I've always said that whenever we talk about the top midfielders in the world, you have to mention Toni Kroos. Like as of right now, in terms of the central midfield role, the role of the central midfielder, pass completion, controlling the game, Kroos is one of the best. Kroos is one of the best. And again, you saw how important and how crucial he was. Because remember, he didn't start the game against Shakhtar Donetsk. And I think he's already become one of the most important players for these guys. So guys, 3 minutes left before I have to jump off for this Chelsea game, man. 3 minutes left, man. Get in your questions, man. Get in your questions, and then I'll bust out, man. See, everybody said that Messi played. Did Messi play? He didn't play crap, but he didn't play amazing. He had great moments, really good moments, like that skill that he did on Ramos, and then he shot with the right foot. That was like a great skill. So he had great moments, but I think because again, look, that is why it's going to be very interesting to see how this season unfolds. And I will always say this: the worst thing that happened to Barcelona was Messi staying. That's the worst thing. I get how good he is, how amazing he is, how talented he is. But if Messi had left, it would have given a platform for Griezmann, the Us, and so forth, for these guys to shine and for Barcelona to create a whole new identity. They cannot create a whole new identity with Messi in there. They can't. And if Messi had gone and they had sold him, which is they're so stupid. If you had sold Messi, you could have gotten yourself a striker, then change your formation for Griezmann to play behind that striker, introduce an Ansu Fati, introduce an Us, and it'd been better. But this team is still trying to sort of half operate because, again, you sell Messi, get a whole new defense. That defense is trash. That defense is complete, utter garbage trash. No, I mean, no, I think no. I mean, Fati, all is true. Like, to be honest, all Fati did was score a goal. I don't think he had like an amazing game. He didn't really have an amazing game, because I think Real Madrid locked him up well. And give a shout out to Vasquez, because Vasquez, he's not a natural right back, but I think that Vasquez did a damn good job on that dude, bro. So look, guys, let me jump off now, man. So all in all, man, bro, really good game, very exciting. For me, I think that where Koeman went wrong was not making substitutions earlier. specifically when they were torn up and when they were dominating the game. And I think he messed up there. And games are about moments, and you have to react to moments. And Longley only has himself to blame. You're living in the VAR age. That is a stupid, idiotic thing to do when you're in the VAR age, to pull a guy like that. So shout out to your boy Zidane. Respect Zidane. Respect Zizou. And Rich, bruv, don't disrespect Rich. Don't disrespect Rich. And I'm going to be very interested to see what is it's messed up. It's messed up now. What is Messi's psychology going to be now that they've taken this L? So now this is now 2 back-to-back L's are now taking in La Liga now. 2 back-to-back L's. And where does this leave for Griezmann? But guys, have your triple-spaced apologies and send them to me, and I'll forward it to Zidane, because you need to respect Zidane and stop disrespecting a flipping horseman. Peace out, stay true, stay real, and your boys out, man. Thanks for watching the vid, and remember to head to the official website for the latest on my blog, rankings, breaks, and the Hall of Fame on halffootballhot.com.